Okay, welcome to today's video, and today we are following this river. If I turn around, see we've got this river going up through the valley, and there's lots of gnarly trees and stuff to photograph here. So hopefully if we stick around for the next 15 minutes or so, and we'll get some images like this. We've got this little setup, there's little cascades coming in. I've tried to frame it up, trying to make use of this bough that's or this tree trunk that's bowing over to the left to try and frame it. But I don't know, so I'm not really feeling it that much. We've got f10, 1/10 of a second, just to get a bit of movement in the water. And we've got an ISO of 160. Again, nothing special, but like I said, this is the first picture of the day. It's nice to get something in the bag. But I can see there's plenty more further up, which I'm quite excited about. So let's get cracking. I think it's safe to say I really wasn't feeling this image even when I took it. But stick around, because later on in the video I'd like to show you something truly magical. Okay, well, I've taken about 3 images of this scene, and each time I've brought the camera back a little bit, because every time I did, it just kind of changed the dynamic of the picture, which has been great fun actually, just to play with it really. Initially with the icicles, I went in very, very close with the 24mm just to get a nice encompassing shot of the icicles, and they filled the frame, but I wasn't really happy with what I was seeing on the back of the camera. So I basically came back about a foot or so just to bring in some more of the cascade. And again, that changed the dynamic of the picture, but it also led me to think that there was another picture in this area, which there was, by basically bringing the camera back another foot. I was able to bring in and make use of the boulder to the left-hand side of the image. And now the cascade actually wraps around in a beautiful S shape on its way downstream. And so hopefully we've got a good balanced image there. Obviously with the 24mm, it kind of, you start losing a bit of detail, or you start losing a bit of prominence, I should say, for the icicles. But I'm quite happy with this shot on the back of the camera, and if it's any good, here's the image. It just goes to show how important it is to make sure you have a good look around. I was just picking up my camera to take it away, and I just thought I'd have a look up the stream to see what was going on further up. And I just happened to be on this side of the boulder, and I caught a glimpse of the icicles again. And it just made for a different shot altogether, because you've got the log doing a diagonal through the image, and just leading you in to the leading you into the image. So I'm not sure if I like this image more than I did the one I just showed you. So I'll pop this one up for you now, and let me know what you think in the comments. Well, as beautiful as this is, think what I'm going to do is not hang around too long on here, and definitely make a beeline for the waterfall at the top, and hopefully get some good images up there, and then that will give us plenty of time then to carry on having a play on the way back home. So yeah, I'm going to carry on up to the waterfall. Well, I'm so glad I came out today. Have a look at this. Well, to say I was disappointed that my audio didn't pick up any of the footage for the last few images is a bit of an understatement. But I decided to get my stuff together and go back to my new best friend, Bruce. Very cold, very wet, but I was very happy. And this is Bruce. He belongs to my eldest daughter. He's a project in the making at the moment. They've done the preliminary things, but I'll leave a link to Lara's video, actually, Seymour Adventures, and well worth checking out. And you can see the progress that they're making, her and her husband, as they put Bruce together, and absolutely fantastic. Now I've got someone to have a nice cup of coffee now, and I need it as well. It's pretty snowy out at the minute, but yes, Bruce has been a bit of a lifesaver at the moment, because I had that red light come on my dashboard, and a few videos ago I mentioned that I had a few issues with the car, and they became all too apparent a couple of weeks ago. Right, that's it for another day. I was going to take some images on the way back. There was a few images that I saw going up which I wanted to take on the way back, but it got too wet, too rainy, too wet, and I was just waiting for the error message of doom on my Sony camera. But so far it hasn't happened. But yes, it's been quite a nice surprising day, actually. And so it's just nice to be able to come back and be able to relax and make myself a cup of coffee in Bruce. Now what I'll do is I'll leave a link in the description for Lara's channel, Seymour Adventures, so if you can get a chance to check them out, that'd be fantastic, and you can see how they've converted Bruce from the normal van into this absolute work of art that they're working on now. Hopefully it'll be finished, and they're going to have many years of use out of him. Now if I play my cards right, I might be able to keep hold of him to the end of the month, in which case Lake District, overnight stay, long weekend, watch this space. Until then, bye for now.